The turning point came when I asked myself a different question. Instead of asking, how can I save more? I asked, why does spending make me feel better than saving? That question changed everything, because the answer wasn't money. It was emotion. Spending felt like progress. Saving felt like delay. Spending felt like enjoyment now. Saving felt like sacrifice for a future I couldn't see clearly. And once I understood that, I realized saving money isn't a math problem. It's a psychology problem. Most people don't actually want more stuff. They want relief. They want comfort. They want a sense of control. They want to feel okay. And spending gives that feeling instantly, even if it's temporary. Saving, on the other hand, feels invisible. You don't get applause for it. No one compliments your emergency fund. No one notices your retirement account growing quietly in the background. And because the reward isn't immediate, your brain struggles to care. This is why the first rule of saving money without feeling poor is this. Stop trying to feel rich through spending and start trying to feel calm through control. That shift alone changes everything. When you stop chasing the image of wealth and start chasing the feeling of stability, saving no longer feels like loss, it feels like protection. I started small. I didn't cut everything. I didn't punish myself. Instead, I did something counterintuitive. I decided to protect the things I genuinely loved. If something truly improved my daily life, good food, health, learning, meaningful experiences, I kept it. No guilt, no shame. Because cutting those things only made me resent saving. What I cut instead were the things that added nothing but noise. Random online shopping, subscriptions I forgot about, spending just to keep up appearances. And something surprising happened. My expenses went down, but my satisfaction went up. That's when I understood the difference between spending and intentional spending. Spending is automatic. Intentional spending is conscious. When you spend intentionally, every dollar has a job. It either supports your present happiness or your future security. Anything else is just leakage, and leaks are dangerous because they're quiet. You don't feel them in the moment, but over time, they drain everything. Most people feel poor not because they don't earn enough, but because their money disappears without creating value. They work hard, get paid, and then watch their income evaporate into small, forgettable purchases. And when there's nothing left at the end of the month, they feel defeated. Not because they failed, but because they never had a system. The moment I stopped relying on memory and willpower and started relying on systems, everything changed. I automated my savings. The moment my income arrived, a portion of it moved away, into savings, into investments, before I could touch it, before I could think about it, before emotion could interfere. And here's the key insight. Money you never see is money you don't miss. I didn't feel poor because I never experienced the loss. The decision was already made. Automation removed the emotional friction. There was no daily battle, no constant should I or shouldn't I. The money was simply gone, doing its job quietly in the background, and for the first time, saving felt effortless. Not exciting, not dramatic, just calm. That calm spilled into other areas of my life. Unexpected expenses stopped feeling like disasters. Small emergencies didn't turn into debt. I slept better. I felt less anxious. And slowly, my definition of wealth changed. Wealth stopped meaning expensive things and started meaning options. The option to say no. The option to take a break. The option to handle life without panic. That's when I realized something most people never learn. Expensive things don't make you feel rich. Lack of financial stress does. True wealth is invisible. It's quiet. It doesn't announce itself. It shows up as peace of mind, and peace of mind is addictive in the best possible way. Saving money without feeling poor is really about identity. When you see yourself as someone who is building stability, not someone who is depriving themselves, your behavior changes naturally. You don't need extreme discipline. You don't need motivation speeches. You just need alignment between your values and your actions. I began to view saving not as something I was losing, but as something I was keeping. I wasn't giving up money. I was keeping future freedom. I was keeping peace. I was keeping options open. And once saving became an act of self-respect instead of self-denial, consistency became easy. The biggest mistake people make is trying to save everything at once. They overhaul their entire lifestyle overnight. They create rules so strict that breaking them becomes inevitable. Sustainable saving is boring. It's gradual. It's almost invisible. And that's exactly why it works. You don't need to live like a monk. You don't need to impress anyone. You don't need to punish yourself for enjoying life. You just need to be honest about what actually adds value. When you align your spending with your values and automate the rest, saving stops feeling like sacrifice and starts feeling like strategy. Over time, your confidence grows. Not the loud kind, the quiet kind. The kind that comes from knowing you're prepared. The kind that doesn't depend on your next paycheck. And that confidence changes how you show up in the world. You make better decisions. You take smarter risks. You stop settling. That's the irony most people miss. Saving money doesn't make your life smaller. It makes it bigger. It gives you room to breathe. It gives you space to think. It gives you freedom to choose. And when you experience that freedom, you realize you were never poor while saving. You were poor while chasing things that didn't matter. Saving money without feeling poor isn't about restriction. It's about intention. It's about building a life where money supports you instead of controlling you. And once you understand that, everything changes. Saving isn't punishment. It's preparation. And the best part is, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. Quietly, consistently, intentionally. That's how you save money without feeling poor. And that's how you build a future that feels rich long before the numbers say so.